Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And that, my friends, is a little bit of photographic. I went ahead and started taking a look at it just this morning. So I'm going to show you everything I learned just today, and you're going to be surprised. I was surprised at how much of the song I know. So let me go ahead and show you. We got to do it real slow though. Now, mind you, this is a sneak peek. So this is from the 1981 album, Some Great Reward, Speak and Spell. 1981 Depeche Mode, Speak and Spell is written by Vince Clarke, and this is called Photographic. Let me go ahead and show you. So we're in the key of E minor, right? Right? And eventually the beat kicks in, right? You just go hopping back and forth, E octaves, okay? A white house, a white room, the program of today. Oops. Lights on, switch on, your eyes are far away. The map represents you and the tape is your voice. Follow all along you till you recognize the choice. Right? And then it goes. Right? And then it goes like this. Let me show you how it goes. It's tricky. It goes. White light. Dark room. Bright light. Dark room. Now, nice and slow, I'm going to show you this part. Right? So we have learned quite a bit of the song. Isn't that amazing? So the song starts just with your octaves. It's just E, right? Then you're going to go down to C, right? And by the way, Hyper, of course, this is for you. Hyper, you're the one who suggested it, and I went ahead and took a look at it this morning. So this is Photographic from the 1981 album Speak and Spell, Depeche Mode, right? So you're just going down C to D, back to E. Now, if you want to hit the chords, I guess technically it's an E minor, so you can go like this. Let's just hit them in root so we learn the chords. A white house, a white room, the program of today. Lights on, switch on, your eyes are far away. The map represents you and the tape is your voice. Follow all along you till you recognize the choice. Then it goes like this. And then this part is so tricky. You're going from A, I take pictures, right? Down to G, okay? But what you're doing is like, you're starting on an E, it's like this. Then down to the G. Bright lights, dark room, right? Bright light. And all they're doing is octaves in the left hand. So if you know the song, it's called Photographic by Depeche Mode. A lot of octave work. Okay, so you're doing E octaves, you know, so it's, the A is the hardest part, I will admit. I mean, I just learned this morning, so you're going to be playing it something like this. It's like. Bright light, dark room. Right, so then we'll get to that part next, okay? So you want to get used to that pulsating rhythm. It's very driving. I think, I forget what the tempo is, maybe like 150. It's something really fast, okay? So you're just going from E C to D. Okay, that is your verses. Okay, and it's the way the song starts. It's just, you know, you go through the first verse. The map represents you. Tape is your voice. Now you don't have to hit the chords in the right hand if you don't want to. Okay, follow all along you till you recognize the choice. Right? Then, like I said, you start to the A. It goes. Okay, so you're gonna go like this. It's the right hand. It goes. Walking up from an E, you're on A. Then down to G in the left hand. And then it's to bright lights, dark room, bright light, right? Dark room, you're just doing dark room. Right? And then that leads us to the next part. Okay, so we're still doing this. We're still going E minor, C, D to E minor again, right? Okay, so you're going like this. Okay, so here we go, E. That's D. Then it goes up. I move my finger up here. Okay, then back again. Okay, and then the left hand, you just hit the octaves. That's what you're doing. You're going like this. Right, so let's do it again. Here we go. Okay, and then you got to get the left hand together with it, right? So just do it nice and slow, okay? There's a few licks you're going to need to learn on top of that bass line, okay? That's one of them. So that's one of them. The other one would be, it goes like this. Okay, and we'll learn that. Those are the 3 licks you need to learn. So the first one. Okay, like that. And then I'll show you the next part after. So let's go ahead and learn those, since we got them on the brain right now. So that's the first one. So if we can, try to put the fingers together, the left hand, nice and easy. So it's like this. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Pictures, right? And that's the part I showed you where it's in the A. Bright right? Bright light. Right? So then the last little lick you need to learn, or you need to learn this one next. So same bass line. Right? So I would practice it just maybe just. Right? And then I would find the song either on Spotify or somehow, play along with it, okay? So just kind of get that. That's another lick you need to know. And then the last lick you need is. Okay, and that's played on top of the other. Right, all the rest of it. Okay, so it goes like this. Where's that? Where's that? I'm sorry. Do it again. Okay, and then obviously you hit the octaves instead. You're going like this. It's tricky. I'll show you right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so all of those melodies, all three of them are being played at the same time, especially at the very end of the song. Now, a lot of the time, you're just hitting the octave. You're going bright, dark room, bright lights, dark room. Right? Something like that. Okay, so it's a very fast song, but I would practice it just like everything I'm showing you. So that's all the parts and pieces, I believe, for all the lyrics. I mean, and for all the parts. The trickiest part, obviously, is when you go to A, I take pictures. Right? Bright light. Like that part. That's the trickiest part. Then down to G. Bright light, right? Okay, so I think that's kind of all the parts and pieces that you need to play the song. So let's go ahead and back it up. We're going to take it from the top nice and slow, okay? So the song starts with the E octaves, E minor. Right? And then at some point the beat kicks in, right? And we don't really have a beat ready, but we could just hit this one. It goes like... Just finding a slower rhythm and then get the hands together and learn to play those three melodies along with that bass line and then sing the verses with the bass line only, maybe hold a few chords or notes like that. And then, like I said, the tricky part is when you get to the I take pictures. Oh, by the way, I don't think I showed you that part. That's E, G, A, 2, flat, okay? We're in the key of E minor. I take pictures, right? Then A major, photographic, down to G, pictures. right? It might even be minor. But either way, I would play a fifth anyway. Okay, so it's like. So let me do it again, sorry. I take pictures. Now that's the part with the I take pictures where it goes. Bright light, right? Okay, so that's the part I have to learn how to speed up. But it's really fast. Be like. Right? So obviously I just learned it this morning, so I don't have the timing down on that yet, but I'm putting it out there so you guys can figure it out as well. Okay, but that is the part on that. Okay, so I think that's it. It's just walking up the E. I take pictures. Photographic pictures, bright lights, dark room, bright lights, dark room. Right, then you go. There it is. Sorry about that. Then I would try just practice playing all those riffs. And once you get the fingering down, you should be fine. For this one, I start with. Then I jump up over here, like that. Then I move back down. Then move up, like that. Okay, so some little tips. By the way, like I said, I just learned the song this morning. For you, Hyper, for putting it out there, thank you so much for recommending this song. And I listened to it for like 2 days, and I could not get it out of my head. And so I just sat down this morning and kind of figured out parts of it. I think that's everything you need to know to kind of at least get started on Photographic by Depeche Mode. That's from the 1981 album. That's a little sneak peek. Every now and then I like to give you guys a sneak peek of what I'm working on here, but I just learned it this morning. I'm so excited. So now I'll be putting that up for the tutorial, the next tutorial here. Working on Home. We're finishing Home. And then we're also going to work on In Your Room. I've been working on the Zephyr mix and the album version. So after that, we'll probably do Photographic. Will be right after In Your Room. So we're going to keep an eye out for that on the channel. Let's go ahead and move into one of my favorite songs. It's my Love's favorite song, one of her favorites. So we're going to move into this, key of D. This is from the 1986 album, Black Celebration. It's a beautiful song. The music video shows shots of Los Angeles, and it's really cool. So it's one of my favorites. It's called But Not Tonight. Let's take a look at it. Let me put it, go back to a piano now. Oops, my bad. Go to here. Oops, what's going on? I don't understand why I can't change. I'm trying to change back to a piano here. Oh, we're off by an octave. I didn't transpose the keyboard. Oh my goodness. What a nerd. Here we go. You guys, I hope that wasn't all screwed up on that tutorial right now for Photographic. We might have to do this again tomorrow. Now it's lined up. Oh my goodness, I think I didn't transpose the keyboard, y'all. So that's from the 1986 album Black Celebration. This is But Not Tonight. We're in the key of D. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And I apologize if that first lesson there was off because I didn't transpose the keyboard and I don't think it matched up with the software. So we're gonna have to redo that one probably tomorrow. But let's go ahead and put it in a softer piano here. Right, we're in a D here. That's a little too soft. Let's go to this one. Right, then up to the F sharp minor. A B minor. And then a G major. Once again, D. F sharp minor. B minor. To G major. Now, if you want to play more of like an acoustic version of it, you just kind of walk up a fifth. Right, it makes it sound real pretty like that, and just kind of walk it up. So that's your intro to the song, right? Really pretty. So those are your chords. Oh God, it's raining, but I'm not complaining. It's filling me up with new life. Right? That's your first verse, little part of the verse there. Then you got this little part here, though. It just goes, the stars in the sky bring tears to my eyes. They're lighting my way tonight. Right, then you go to A, and I haven't felt so alive in years. Right, and those are your chords, okay, for the main verse there, okay? So let's go ahead and start it from the top. You don't actually play it that way. You kind of play it more like this. Okay, that's how you play the verse, okay? And then you gotta sing on top of it. Oh God, it's raining, but I'm not complaining. It's filling me up with new life. The stars in the sky. See that? You're going... That's your D, then that's your F sharp minor. See it? Right, the stars in the sky bring tears to my eyes. Now this one's tricky because you're gonna share this B on the thumb. They're lighting. Okay, let me show you. Right? So let me show you how you do it. So it's like that. Then to the G. Okay, the stars in the sky bring tears to my eyes. They're lighting my way tonight. And I haven't felt so alive in years. Okay, the moon is shining in the sky is your B minor. So that was A to the F sharp minor, B minor, G. Sorry. So here we go. That's your G there. Okay, so let's do it again. A is an A. F sharp minor. Right? Okay, so B minor, starting on that, right? That's a B minor. G. But not tonight. Right? Like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me see. What other parts do you need to know? You got the moon is shining in the sky. I think that's everything you need to know to play the song. I'm not sure. I'm pretty close to it. So if not, there are full tutorials on my channel, and they're for free, so you can check those out on YouTube. That should be it. I think that's all. Oh, no, the outro. Oh, no, there's actually another part. Here we go. So same chords. Here we go. D. F sharp minor. That's your B minor. To G. So. That, okay, and that is one of the other licks, and then you've got the outro. So again, same chords in the left hand. I'm sorry, D, it's D. Right, and it's like this. Here we go, right here. Let's do it down here now. So it started with a D here. Then there's another melody that goes like this. One more time on the D. And then back to this. Like that. Okay, so that is all of the beats and everything that you need to play the song. I'm going to go ahead. What I want to do, I want to make sure I do that song right. So I want to start the stream over and do that song again. I want to work on photographic because it was really important that I did this and I wanted it recorded right and I had the piano shifted wrong. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and stop it here. I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes, reset the piano, and then we're going to come back and finish the live stream for today. So we're going to call this like part 1 and then we'll have part 2 in about 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and reset this because I want to redo photographic. So we'll see you in a shortly.